Hello, and welcome to another RANGROO cast. To me, RANGROO, and today we're doing another active aggression replay. So, let's introduce our two competitors. On the southern side, in the blue, we got ourselves an aggressive player, and he is going to be playing as Chimera. And up top, in the red, playing as the United States Army, we got Burnshaft. So, as usual, let's just fast forward everything. Aggressive player going for 2 oil off the bat, or Burnshaft going for standard aluminium and oil. Both sides going to be capping our barracks just as planned. Oh, that's nice. Little tidbit here. They finally fixed the minimap camera for when you actually click on somewhere on the minimap, it actually centers in on your field of view and not down here, which was quite a pain in the butt because, for example, you'd click up here and then you'd end up being just down here, which was quite annoying. But in a way, it doesn't really matter. Burnshaft getting an MG nest by his refineries just in case. And he's bringing out quite a lot of Marines. Probably going to gather them all up and attack the right side bank. While aggressive players are already taking his left. And he's actually moving infantry to take the right hand side. He's going to spear vehicle bay. And at the same time, Burnshaft getting his light vehicle bay. And probably going to be transporting all these guys in one ICV. Exactly. With a few striker MGSs as support. And he's going to be getting himself a logistical centre. While aggressive player pumps out the Pumas. And he already managed to capture the right hand side bank. And here comes Burnshaft moving in. He made himself enough firepower to take us over, and that's exactly what he does. It's out-marining him. I don't even think that's the actual phrase, but I want to make it so. He's actually got MG nests all around his bank just in case. He's being very cautious. Pretty damn defensive. He's going to be getting some an aluminium on the downward ramp. I'm going to slow things down here. Aggressive players trying to pump out Pumas, but his economy isn't too great, even though he does have 2 oil refineries at. And he's actually trying to pump out snipers and a short upgrade at the same time. He does actually have a oil refinery over here. But you see, it's quite a bit of a distance. Right hand side is making a play. Moving in a few SAS chaps. With the help of the feelings. And he's going to take control of his right hand bank. And he's going to be moving the Pumas around the far right flank. And now he's going to be moving them back. Well, Burnshaft has 3 striker MGSs ready and roaring to go. And he's getting another MG nest just in case. It's actually not that bad of an idea to get a lot of MG nests. Because they're pretty cheap, only 750 points a pop. And even if they don't have the anti-tank upgrade, it at least stalls the enemy. And here comes the strikers, gonna be, well, striking down the Pumas. They're also gonna be hit by the SAS. Will he manage to kill one striker here? Yeah, he does manage to knock down run. I think his lone SAS man, he does get mowed down by the machine gun. And on left hand side we've got an infantry battle going on within the bank. An aggressive player is going to take control over it and capture some POWs during the process. An aggressive player, as his name suggests, is being very bloody aggressive. Just getting Puma after Puma after Puma. I still see a field hospital, by the way, I do apologise. This is a logistical centre. Still trying to learn the identities of the buildings. Both sides just roaring up their armies. Bernstaff's getting a lot of strikers. An aggressive player getting the 80 upgrade for the Pumas. Just exactly what he needs. Yeah, that's a pretty damn good counter to the strikers. You can get first shot on and they do a lot of damage. If he's smart, what he can do is he could kite his Pumas to outrun the strikers and just shoot them as they chase. As those ATGM missiles have some stupidly long range. Like you could shoot someone over here with the ATGMs, that's how far they go. An aggressive player gonna be aggressively taking the oil fields in the middle, and he's getting the aluminium on the left hand side. Well, Bernstaff is just content with what he's got so far. Keeping the strikes on the right hand side for protection, and he still has a bunch of them in his base. Oh yeah, that lone feeling sort of wrought into a death trap. Oh, is he? Ah yes. Bit of a silly idea. I think he's just trying to maybe quickly capture a building, but to no avail. Another power plant, or bloody field generator being brought down. And an air control tower and an armory at the same time. Get that very vital Tusk Run upgrade. And they're both sides being very defensive, hardly attacking one another, even though, yeah, Bernstaff's got a pretty deadly force. He could move up with this. And even as Hercules for repair. Well, Bernstaff only has, I think, a few Pumas. He's got one Puma over here. And he has his other Pumas over here, engaged in the MG nests. Pounding them from afar, the ATGMs. And Bernstaff is going to counteract by building more MG nests to slow them down. Now if he could afford like a turret upgrade in one of them, that'd really help out a lot. As you can see, the insane range of the Puma in effect. And Oregon on F-35 flying over, gonna knock out one Puma, and almost knocks out a second. And those MG nests are gonna buy time as Bernstaff moves along the left hand side. He's pounding the refineries. And this is not looking good for aggressive player at all. He has sort of a force to deal with. He has a few Pumas. But in a close range engagement, no striker MGSs are in. They just have more HP and a better main cannon. But you see at the long range, here comes the ATGMs. They can just pound them from afar. It might be in Burnsoft's best interest to try and get in here. Oh no, he's just gonna retreat away. Now goes almost. It's Hercules barely alive and 2 HP. That's something you definitely want to kill in an engagement like this. An aggressive player keeping his Pumas back. And now he's starting to get a nice little force of him. A pack of Pumas. An aggressive player just going to be falling back after striking his blow. And oh, he's got another second force ready to reinforce with another Hercules and more strikers. F-35 is flying over trying to finish off his refinery, but to no avail. An aggressive player is going to be getting some Sentinel turrets out. But you have to admit, aggressive player's base is very Spartan compared to Burnsoft. Burnsoft is going out for all the upgrades. He's getting his armory up. He's got an air control tower. Well, the only thing the aggressive player can do is get rhinos and pumas and a couple infantry guys. Oh, he does have a research lab, which I guess is also something. I mean, he could upgrade. He could actually research the intelligent suspension, start pumping out some exoskeletons. But apart from that, he's just content with his pumas. An aggressive player going to be recapping his left-hand side, while Burnsoft brings up the Armada, the American Armada. Yeah. I don't really think aggressive player can really do anything about this. Oh, a couple exo soldiers in the back line here somehow manage to sneak around, and they do get knocked out. And whoa. Both armies just missing each other. As aggressive player go around the left hand side and Burnsoft goes down the middle. Oh my word. bit of poor timing on aggressive player's part. Now he's just keeping his force here. As the Striker MGS is just, well, you see what strikers do, yeah, a scary force, especially when you get this many. What aggressive players just go in, and this looks like it's going to be a base trade. But 20 seconds on the clock. Who the hell's going to win? Burnsoft goes in. Same aggressive player. He does manage to capture the buildings just in time. And oh my... No, that did not happen. That did not happen. Oh, wow. Wow. And aggressive player is going to take the victory. That was... Okay, for those who didn't know what happened, aggressive player moved in up all his Pumas into Burnsoft main base. You know, Burnsoft just trying to blow up the buildings. But aggressive player had some infantry inside his Pumas. He unloaded them. He captured all of aggressive player's buildings within like 5 seconds and sold them all. So Burnsoft didn't have any buildings, no HQ, no nothing. So he got defeated. Jeez Louise, that is tight as a goddamn tiger. Wow, that is... I didn't know how aggressive player was going to win that. It's like 5 seconds left. What he's going to do? Just capture all the buildings. And yeah, I guess that's how you win. That's how you come back from such a Such a loss. I was quite lucky on aggressive player's part, moving in right when Burnshaft attacked. Damn, that was an interesting match. Pretty boring at the start, but at last, like 10-20 seconds, that was worth it. Definitely worth it. And wow, that's another replay from me. And yeah, I hope you guys, well, take it easy.